Hello everyone, this is Brett and thank you for joining me. Today's video are my 10 picks for the best albums of 2024 so far. Some new artists, some that have been around for a long time. We're covering a wide range of genres here: post-punk, shoegaze, soul, funk, alternative pop. I had a really hard time narrowing it down to 10 picks on this one, as the first half of 2024 has seen, in my opinion, a multitude of fantastic releases. And if you're unfamiliar with any of these and are interested in checking out some of the music, be sure to follow that playlist link in the description so you can check out the 3 recommended tracks that I discuss. Okay, kicking things off, in at number 10 is Codes from Anja Huwe. She was the singer of the band X-Mal Deutschland, post-punk gothic rock band from Germany that lasted throughout the 1980s. They put out 4 records. The first 2 were on the 4AD label, and then they called it quits. And here we are 34 years later, getting the first album from the singer. X-Mal, if you're a fan of Bauhaus, early Cocteau Twins, Susie and the Banshees, be sure to check out X-Mal Deutschland. So I really like the production on this record. Some of the programmed drums and electronics give it almost an industrial vibe at times. Some songs are sung in German, some in English. The opening track, Skugornis, has a kind of a smoky torch song vibe, which conjures up images of Nico's solo work. 3 favorites. Let's go with Robin Schwartz, which is a total heavy hitter. Powerful drums, distorted guitars, great high energy song. Hideaway is the album closer. It's a beautiful piano ballad. And my 3rd favorite is Living in the Forest, which feels like it could almost have been an X-Mal song. Anja Huwe, Codes, in at number 10. I'm hoping we will continue to get some more new music from her. All right, in at number 9, this is the 2nd album from the San Francisco post-punk band Topographies. This is Interior Spring, which features Gray Tolhurst, who's the son of Lowell Tolhurst, former member of the band The Cure. Soaring synths, melodic single-note guitar lines, electronic drums, catchy melodies. It's really solid from beginning to end. If you like The Cure, I think imagine the sound of Charlotte Sometimes, kind of Faith era Cure. That's the vibe of this record. Also, some other modern touchstones. Cold Cave comes to mind. And then classic post-punk like the Chameleons or early Clan of Zymox, and maybe Asylum Party as well. Interior Spring is really quite excellent, and I recommend you, if you're unfamiliar, to check out their debut as well. 3 favorites: Night Sea, Cleanse, and each time that song begins, that opening drum beat, a drum fill, makes me think of True Faith by New Order. And my 3rd favorite is Chain of Days. This is Topographies with Interior Spring. Number 3, this is the 4th album from the mostly instrumental group from Houston, Texas. This is Khruangbin. Every collection should have one of their records in it. It's great music to put on and just chill, blending soul, R&B, funk, dub. I love Laura Lee's bass playing. It's just feel-good music, and it seems like they're always playing in our house. 3 favorites: May 9th. Also check out A Love International. That song hits some kind of high peaks that make me think of like 1970s TV show themes like The Love Boat. And 3rd favorite is Hold Me Up. Khruangbin with Alla Sala, in at number 8. All right, number 7. This is the 5th album, not counting her excellent Christmas album. This is Kacey Musgraves with Deeper Well. Always witty, well crafted lyrically. She has a great presence and an instantly recognizable, wonderful voice. This is kind of folky pop, late 70s, early 80s, AM Gold sounding, mature, melancholic, yet optimistic. Think music for like an overcast Sunday afternoon. Title track is my favorite, Deeper Well, followed by Too Good to Be True and Nothing to Be Scared of. This is number 7, Kacey Musgraves with Deeper Well. Number 6, the 6th album from the super talented, highly prolific electropop, hyperpop artist known as Charli XCX. This is Brat. I was in a record store last weekend and this was on over the store speakers, and I was just surprised how well I knew it already. Great stuff. Check out I Might Say Something Stupid, Talk Talk, or So I. Charli XCX in at number 6 with Brat. All right, just want to take a quick moment. If you're new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, please consider subscribing. Hit like, leave a comment. All of those things help the channel. I talk about all kinds of music with a special emphasis on 80s, 90s, alternative, post-punk, new wave, shoegaze, Britpop, goth, dream pop, etc. So in at number 5 is the 9th album and the first in 8 years from the UK band Modern English. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is great to see these guys getting the attention and respect that they deserve. They've been out on the road a lot lately. 3 favorites on this one. I Know Your Soul, which I've talked about when I first talked about this record after getting it. To me is like an I Melt With You Part 2. One of my most played songs of the year. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. Number 2 favorite is Not Fake. And 3rd is Not My Leader. This is the new album from Modern English, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is my 5th favorite record of the year. Number 4, the latest album from one of my all-time favorite bands. This is James with their album Yummy. This record continues to grow on me and has jumped several places on my list as I continue to unravel it. Tim Booth, one of the greatest voices in the history of rock music, in my opinion, is on point. Of course, always a treat to hear Andy Diagram's trumpet. They also released an expanded version digitally and on CD that has a whole extra bonus album of songs, which I've yet had the opportunity to explore. 3 favorites, Way Over Your Head was my instant favorite when I first heard it, and it has remained so. 2nd favorite is Mobile God, which is just a reflection on how our phones and electronic devices have kind of taken over our lives. And 3rd favorite is Our World. In at number 4, James with Yummy. All right, top 3. The Last Dinner Party, Prelude to Ecstasy. This is the debut album from the UK band. If you're a fan of Roxy music, Queen, David Bowie, ABBA, Kate Bush, dramatic, bombastic. For a debut album, they feel like seasoned pros, especially in their live performances. Produced by James Ford and mixed by Alan Moulder. 3 favorites on this one. On Your Side, total goosebumps, not the book, just kind of goosebumps on your skin. So good. Nothing Matters, huge chorus, catchy as hell. And 3rd favorite is Sinner. I dig that interesting kind of outside guitar solo, guitar break that's in there. It's reminiscent of Robert Fripp's playing on Bowie's Scary Monsters album. The Last Dinner Party, Prelude to Ecstasy, in at number 3. All right, I am going here. In at number 2 is Taylor Swift with the Tortured Poets Department. No intro required, other than it's her 11th album, which is crazy, and perhaps her best work to date. Let's get right into the 3 favorite songs. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me? Top tier song of the year. It's creepy, haunting, once again, goosebump inducing. I love how there's times where she screams out that title, the title of the song, and then there's other times where she sings it in a lower voice, and that counterpoint is so dramatic and powerful. And my 3rd favorite, our 2nd favorite, is the Tortured Poets Department, the title track, and 3rd favorite is My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. Taylor Swift, the Tortured Poets Department, in at number 2. All right, and then my favorite album of 2024 so far. This is the debut album from the UK shoegaze dream pop band Whitelands. I know I've talked about this in a couple videos. The Prophet and I is one of my favorite songs of the year. And if you're looking for a lesser known up and coming artist to track in the very beginning of their career, check out Whitelands. This album is called Nightbound Eyes Are Blind to the Day. Prophet and I is my favorite song, as already mentioned. 2nd favorite is Tell Me About It, which features the singer of another up-and-coming band called Deary, who we really like over here as well. And my 3rd favorite track is Born in Understanding. Number 1, Whitelands with Nightbound Eyes Are Blind to the Day. So there we go. Thank you for checking out my 10 favorites. Be sure to follow that playlist link if you want to listen in on some of those songs. And if you feel like leaving your own list in the comments as well, be sure to do that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.